invitation to relax. Close your eyes, dear listener, and let yourself settle into this moment. Feel the gentle weight of your body resting against the soft surface beneath you. Whether it's a cozy bed, a plush chair, or a nest of pillows, take a slow, deep breath in and let it out, noticing how your shoulders soften, how your chest rises and falls like a quiet tide. Imagine a gentle breeze brushing against your skin, carrying the faint scent of lavender and warm earth. Outside, leaves rustle softly in the evening air, their whispers blending with the distant crackle of a hearth fire. Let your thoughts drift like those leaves, floating away, leaving only the calm rhythm of your breath. With each inhale, feel peace settling deeper into your bones. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, letting it melt into the air. You are safe, you are calm, and you are ready to be carried into a world of quiet wonder. Our story today begins in a time long past, nestled in the rolling hills of 12th-century Flanders, where a convent stands like a guardian of silence. Its stone walls glow softly under the moonlight, and the air hums with the faint murmur of prayers. This is the tale of Elise, a nun whose fingers dance across a loom, weaving tapestries that hold more than thread. They hold dreams, secrets, and a touch of ancient magic. The convent's quiet embrace. Picture the convent now, its sturdy walls of grey stone standing firm against the winds that sweep down from the hills. Ivy clings to the stonework, its leaves trembling in the breeze, as if whispering secrets to the night. The air is cool, carrying the scent of damp moss and a faint sweetness of wildflowers that grow along the garden paths. Inside, the convent is a world of stillness. The halls are lit by the soft flicker of candlelight, casting golden pools on the worn stone floors. The sisters move quietly, their footsteps barely a whisper, their voices low and melodic as they chant evening prayers. The rhythm of their voices rises and falls, like waves lapping at a shore, soothing and steady. In a small chamber at the edge of the convent, Elise sits at her loom. The room is simple, with a single arched window that lets in slivers of moonlight. The wooden loom stands before her, its frame polished smooth by years of use. The threads stretch taut across it, a delicate web waiting to be shaped. Elise's hands move with a quiet grace, her fingers nimble as they guide the shuttle through the warp and weft. The soft thump of the treadle under her foot is a heartbeat, steady and grounding. The air around her is warm, scented with beeswax from the candle on the table, and the faint herbal temps of the dyes she uses: woad for blue, madder for red, weld for gold. The magic of colors in this time, in this place. Colors are more than hues, they are woven with meaning, steeped in belief. The sisters of the convent whisper of the protective magic held in certain shades. Woad blue, they say, is the color of peace, a shield against restless spirits and troubled dreams. Elise favors this hue, dipping her threads into vats of indigo leaves that stain her fingertips like twilight. She imagines the blue threads carrying calm to those who will one day touch her tapestries, soothing their hearts as they sleep beneath them. Madder, red, vibrant, and warm, is said to kindle courage, its roots boiled into a dye that glows like embers. Weld, yellow, bright as sunlight, is believed to invite joy, its golden threads catching the light like laughter. As Elise weaves, she murmurs soft prayers, her voice barely above a whisper. Blending with the creak of the loom and the rustle of her woolen habit, the words are ancient, passed down through generations of sisters, their cadence as familiar as the rhythm of her breath. Pax vobiscum, she whispers, peace be with you. The prayer weaves itself into the fabric, each thread a stitch of intention, a quiet blessing for the world beyond the convent walls. The dream that guides her. Tonight, as the moon climbs higher, Elise's mind drifts to a dream she had the night before. In it, she stood in a meadow, the grass soft under her bare feet, the air alive with a hum of bees and the scent of clover. A figure appeared, cloaked in shadow, holding a single thread that shimmered like starlight. The figure did not speak, but Elise felt a pull, a call to weave something new, something sacred. When she woke, her hands itched to touch the loom, to bring that dream into being. She selects a skein of woad blue thread, its color deep and serene, and begins to weave. The shuttle glides smoothly, the threads interlocking with a soft hiss. She imagines the meadow from her dream, its colors spilling into the tapestry. She adds a touch of welled yellow for the wildflowers, a hint of madder red for the sunrise that warmed her dream. The loom sings under her hands, its rhythm steady, like the pulse of the earth itself. Outside, the wind sighs through the trees, and a distant owl calls, its voice low and mournful. The convent's nightly rituals. As Elise weaves, the convent settles into its nightly rhythm. The sisters gather in the chapel for Compline, the final prayer of the day. Their voices rise in a soft chant, the Latin words floating through the stone corridors like a lullaby. Salve, Regina, they sing, their voices weaving together like threads in a tapestry. Elise does not join them. Tonight she has been given leave to work late. Her tapestries, a gift to the convent and the villagers beyond. But she feels the prayer in her heart, its cadence matching the rhythm of her loom. The candle on her table flickers, casting dancing shadows on the walls. The flame is small but steady, its light a quiet companion. Elise pauses to trim the wick, her movements slow and deliberate, the soft snip of the scissors blending with the night's sounds. She returns to the loom, her fingers finding their place among the threads. The tapestry is taking shape now, a scene of rolling hills under a twilight sky, the blue threads shimmering like water under moonlight. A moment of stillness. Take a moment now, dear listener, to breathe with Elise. Feel the cool stone floor beneath your feet, the weight of the woolen habit against your shoulders. Hear the soft creak of the loom, the rustle of threads, the distant chant of the sisters. Let your breath slow, matching the rhythm of the treadle, the gentle thump-thump like a heartbeat. You are here, in this quiet chamber, surrounded by the scent of beeswax and herbs, the air soft and warm. Let your body relax deeper, your mind drifting like a leaf on a stream, carried by the story, carried by the night. The tapestry grows under Elise's hands, each thread a piece of her dream, each stitch a prayer. She works slowly, her movements deliberate, as if time itself has softened, stretching out like the threads before her. The convent is a haven, a place where the world's noise falls away, leaving only the hum of creation, the whisper of something sacred, the whisper of the hills outside. The hills of Flanders stretch into the darkness, their curves softened by moonlight. The wind moves through the trees, carrying the scent of pine and earth. Somewhere, a stream babbles over stones, its voice a gentle counterpoint to the convent's silence. Elise imagines the hills woven into her tapestry, their green slopes a patchwork of madder and weld, their shadows a deep woad blue. She feels the land's heartbeat, steady and ancient, guiding her hands as she works. The loom creaks softly, a sound as familiar as her own breath. She adds a new thread, a silver gray that catches the candlelight like mist. It is the color of the moonlight in her dream, a hue the sisters believe holds the magic of clarity, of seeing what is hidden. Elise weaves it sparingly, letting it shimmer through the tapestry like a secret. Her prayers continue, soft and steady, a thread of sound woven into the fabric of the night. The close of the first night, as the hour grows late, Elise's eyes grow heavy, her fingers slowing. The tapestry is far from finished, but it holds the promise of her dream. The meadow and the figure and the starlit thread. She ties off the final thread of the night, her hands lingering on the loom, as if reluctant to let go. The candle has burned low, its flame a tiny spark in the darkness. She extinguishes it with a gentle puff, the scent of smoke curling into the air. She rises, her habit rustling softly, and steps to the window. The night is deep now, the stars bright above the hills. She breathes in the cool air, feeling the convent's quiet embrace, the weight of her work settling like a blanket around her. The sisters' prayers have faded, the chapel silent. Elise whispers her own prayer, a final blessing for the tapestry, for the dreams it holds, for the peace it will bring. And so, dear listener, let yourself rest here, in the quiet of the convent, in the hush of Elise's chamber. Feel the softness of the night, the gentle rhythm of your breath, the warmth of the story wrapping around you. Let your body sink deeper into relaxation, your mind drifting like a thread on the loom, carried by the promise of dreams yet to come.